I know that you guys read this last night for homework, but I want to take some time and really go through it and read it and analyze what's going on in this story, okay? So please turn to page 35 if you're not already there. And if you are not there, I'm going to call on you to read it because you need to be there. If you could start us off, Natalia, can you read us up until, Natalia, is that not how I say it? Read up until the last sentence on page 35.
Taken on by the progress of the start, please get something today. She says I will over my fault to speak so soundly when Lucian found the way they say Lucian called you and will give me a paper and I study. Lucian when it is ready to come and tell me.
Okay, so the reason why I wanted to start with that before we actually got into what's going on today is I want to discuss what a soliloquy is. You may know, I'm not sure what you know at this point, but if you don't know what a soliloquy is, can you please read it, Andrew?
When a character speaks himself, revealing their innermost thoughts, a soliloquy is often used as a means of character revelation and character manifestation to the readers/audience.
Yeah, so you may be familiar with the term monologue. This is different because in a soliloquy, the author or the person who's speaking is really making sure that you're understanding their inner thoughts. So what we're going to be doing today is going through, and we are going to be reading and analyzing a soliloquy by Brutus. And while you're reading, I know you can read it right in your books, but I see a lot of you have paper too. While you're reading, if you would like to jot a central idea at the top of your page of what's going on, if you have any notes or anything you want to write and discuss later, please write that down so that I can call on you and we can discuss it, okay? So let's move on. Can someone please read up until line 15? Wendy.
Lucian, I will my word. It must be exit Lucian. It must be by his death and for my part I know no personal cause to succumb at him, but for the general, how would he crown, how that might change his nature? There's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder, and that craves weary walking.
Okay, what is an adder? Does anyone know? No? Not at all? Okay. So an adder is a snake. And what are the qualities of an adder? What are the qualities of a snake that you immediately start thinking of? Shout them, you can shout them out. Nothing at all. What? Sneaky, thank you. Anything else? What? Okay, slithering. Great. Venomous. Anything else? Dangerous. Is that all? You have one? No? Okay. So, assume that Caesar has the qualities of an adder, right? Brutus is saying that. Why would Brutus be talking about Caesar and comparing him to an adder? What does that mean? What do you think Brutus means, and how do you think this is demonstrated in Caesar's leadership? You can talk to your partner. What do you think? You don't know. You do. So if we're saying that he's like that, like an adder, maybe like that, and dangerous, what do you think he means about this? Maybe. Why do you think that? Okay. All right. Bring it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what are your thoughts? What did you talk about with your partner? Rodrigo. Speak louder, please.
You might be representing somebody.
Okay, why do you say that? What in the text is making you think that? I know you wouldn't just say it if you had you wouldn't just say it. What did you talk about with your partner? Stephanie. Orlando. You did not read anything that tells you these leadership qualities or what is going on with Brutus and Caesar. Michaela?
Is that you're saying that Caesar might be dangerous or that he might have like really bad character traits to be a leader?
Okay, and what else? Is that it? Is he just saying that he's dangerous, he might have bad character traits? What else is telling you that in the text? Vanessa?
He's basically saying he would be crowned, how that might change his nature. That's the question, because the right day that brings forth the hour.
Yeah, beautiful, exactly. So at this point, Brutus is talking about Caesar and comparing him to a snake, right? We talked about how Brutus is saying that he's venomous, he's dangerous, all those words that we think about when we talk about a snake. And then what Vanessa just told us is that looking back in the text, he's saying that he does not know that, how that might change his nature. So becoming a leader, he does not know if it will be beneficial to all of the Roman citizens, right? Keep reading, Eric. Read up until line 25. No. 27, please.
And the craze for
We left off at 15.
counting that, and then he put his thing in him that at his will he may do danger with it. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power, and to speak truth of Caesar and not know when his affection swayed more than his reason. But 'tis a common proof that lowliness is the young ambition's ladder.
All right, pause. What does he mean when he says that lowliness is a young ambition's ladder? What does that make you think about? Talk to your partner. Okay, so when you see those lines, young ambition's ladder, what kind of does that make you think of the metaphors that we talked about today, or is it just something that you have no idea what's going on? So what are you thinking about when you're reading these lines? Like, what do you think's going on? What is he saying? If you were to transcribe it in English. Okay. Okay, yeah, great. Does he do that now, or does he feel like that's going on? Okay, all right, so bring it back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's take a look at this. If we're talking about this in more modern language, like how we would talk about today, what exactly is going on? What is he saying when he talks about lowliness is young ambition's ladder? What is something that reminds you of? Jessica. When you read that, what are you thinking? What is happening? He what?
He might not have humble towards him.
Okay. Kevin. You said something really great, so I want to be sure.
So he's like, it's like mostly like a dream that like, Caesar's like about to take like power and like, it's gonna be selfish and stuff.
Okay, so say more. You said something really awesome and you didn't just say it. So I was talking to Kevin, and we were talking about how it's similar to a metaphor that we know now of climbing the ladder towards success, right? So thinking about that metaphor in your mind, that he's saying lowliness is a young ambition's ladder, keep that in your head when he's referring to like a ladder of success as we finish reading up until line 27. Can someone continue? Katie? Heidi? Katie?
Whereto the climber upward turns his face, but when he once attains the utmost round, he then onto the ladder turns his back, looks in the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend. So Caesar
line 20 up until 27. So that paragraph we just read, from when he's talking about lowliness of young ambition's ladder, all the way to 27, what type of message is Brutus conveying about Caesar in those lines? Okay, if we're talking about a ladder to success, right? If that's the type of metaphor that we're seeing here, what is he implying about Caesar? What's, we get later in the text. What do you think? I know you read this last night. What were you thinking when you read this last night? Didn't you read this last night? What are you thinking? No, at all? So when I call on you, you're gonna screw it. Why not? What? Okay. What are you thinking? Alright, so bring it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What type of message is Brutus conveying when he's talking in this part of the soliloquy? What is he talking about? We talked about the ladder to success. What's going on now? What is he saying in reference to that ladder of success? Sal?
Saul?
Soul? Go ahead.
I think like the ambition he has, or like the power,
The what?
the ambition that he has. For
Okay, great. What else? Build off of that. When he has that power, what's going to happen? What is Brutus' fear is going to happen? And why do you think that? Vanessa?
Brutus is basically saying that as soon as Caesar gets the power he's always craved, he's going to end up turning his back on the kingdom.
Beautiful. Where in the text do you see that? What's telling you that?
He then, onto the ladder, turns his back, looks in the clouds, scorning the face, degrees.
Yeah, right? Okay, so at that point, he's using that type of language. Like metaphor we're familiar with now, he's using that to then talk about how once Caesar makes it to the top of that ladder, he's now looking down on everybody else that supported him on the way there. Okay? Someone keep reading until the word shall. Can't see your name, guys. Stephanie?
Then this he may prevent, and since the world will bear no further form, the thing he is passion is thus that what he is augmented would run to the east and these extremities, and therefore king came as a serpent's egg, which hatched would as his kind grow mischievous and continuation.
Okay, what is the message he's trying to convey in this part of the text from where we just ended until now? What is being said here? Jessica. When you're reading it, what are you hearing? What is in your head? What are you thinking about when this is going on? Yeah, great. Giselle, add on to that. Pay attention, girlfriend. Okay, so let's talk about this last line. Which hatched would he, as his kind, grow mischievous and kill him in the shell. What is he talking about here?